What's going on, people? Myke C-Town here with another episode of Records and Ramblings. I actually do not have any rambling today, so let's jump right into the records. First record I'm going to show is At the Gates, To Drink from the Night Itself. So this was a really nice gift from Devin. Devin does Maze of Torment over here on YouTube, shows records, talks about metal, just an all-around good dude, so make sure you subscribe to him. But yeah, this is the most recent At the Gates record. I don't know, people that know me know that I absolutely love Slaughter of the Soul. I think it's a perfect melodic death metal record. And I kind of feel like they should have just left the band's legacy at that album. The album before this one, I can't remember what it's called right now, but it's not very good to me. The riffs just simply were not there. But this one is a lot better. It still doesn't compare to Slaughter of the Soul, but it's really, really good. I just hadn't got around to picking up a copy, and Devin sent me his. So again, really, really nice. Some of it is a bit too moshy for me, but some of it has really, really, really good songs with some genuinely good riffs. Comes with this nice booklet here. And I gotta say, Devin keeps his shit in really good condition. And it's on red vinyl. I don't know what this was limited to. I didn't bother to look it up. But yeah, this is a really good record. I'm actually glad to own it now. And I've listened to it a few times since I got it. And yeah, man, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I'm not sure if they're going to release any more records after this one. But I don't know. Maybe they shouldn't. I don't know. It's my opinion. So yeah, once again, thanks to Devin. Moving on. I'm going to show a record that I'm actually really stoked to have. Something that flew under some folks' radars, and I know they're going to be pissed when they realize what this is. I'm not sure why this was such a big secret, but it was for some, I don't know, weird reason. But yeah, this is the split between Lluvia and Ehecatl. I don't know if I'm mispronouncing Ehecatl, but I looked it up on Google Translate, and that's how it was pronounced. So if that's wrong, blame Google, not me. But I don't know much about Ehecatl. All I know is they're an atmospheric black metal band from California. I'd never heard them until this split, but they're really, really, really fucking good. Atmospheric black metal. Judging by the name, I imagine they're an indigenous themed black metal band. Ehecatl is an Aztec god from what I could find, but yeah, I can see why they did a split with Lluvia because their sound is quite similar. Fast, hypnotic riffs, just drenched in atmosphere. It's really, really good stuff. But I'm not gonna lie, of course I did get this for the Lluvia stuff. Lluvia is one of my favorite black metal bands to come out in recent years, and it absolutely does not let you down. If you liked Lluvia's past stuff, you will love this. More fast, atmospheric black metal with just great riffs. Here's the booklet here. I like the way they did the booklet because it kind of splits the Lluvia and Ehecatl stuff. You have to flip it over to get to the Ehecatl stuff properly. Otherwise, you'd be reading it upside down. Anyways, yeah, really, really nice booklet. I'm really stoked on the vinyl. Apparently, they were printed on a certain number of colors. I don't know how many, but they were just randomly sent out as far as getting some sort of color or getting black vinyl. But I scored this really nice kind of like blue greenish with some splotches or whatever you want to call that in there. Really nice record. But yeah, this is amazing stuff. The Lluvia side, I didn't expect it to start with the kind of techno beat. I didn't expect that, but man, when the riffs come in, it just kills, man. It's really, really good. But yeah, this is interesting that it was actually themed after a manga. I'm not super familiar with mangas, but it's cool to me when black metal bands kind of step outside of the realm of Satan and nature, which is typically all any black metal band talks about, Satan and nature. But Satan and nature, that's fine to me. I don't mind hearing about Satan and nature, but throwing in something else here and there is actually really cool as well. But this was done by Amr Fadi, and the layout is just great. This record was a bit expensive, but in my opinion, I think it's worth it, you know? I don't know the total limitation on this. Let's see if it says on here. It does not. But it's sold out now, so maybe you'll get a repress, or maybe you can score one on Discogs for like $500. But either way, I'm really happy to have this, and I'm happy to see Lluvia doing music again, because I keep saying they, it's a one-man project, but yeah, Lluvia is just fucking great. Next record I'm going to show you, this is Walker Phillips with My Love Sunday. So this is incredible folk music. It came out in 2018, but I heard it way late, or it would have definitely been one of my favorite albums from that year. Sorry for the light, you can't see that. But I will say I love how they made this look like an old school, authentic 70s folk album. And actually, if I didn't know that this was recorded recently, I would have thought this came out in the 70s or something. A lot of groups make this kind of music, and they sound like they're modern dudes trying to emulate those old bands and recreate that magic. But this legit sounds like it could have came out in like, it sounded like it could have came out in like 1965 or something like that. It's just wonderful. It definitely reminds me of Earth Covers Earth or Thunder Perfect Mind era, Current 93. But in turn, it also feels like Incredible String Band and Pentangle, since all of that sound is just kind of intermixed, you know? But yeah, he had a single drop in May of last year. I don't know what happened, because the description section on the YouTube video said a new album called God's Eye was supposed to be coming out in June, but it never came out, so I don't know what happened there. But yeah, Records on Black won't bother showing you that. No insert, but it has all the lyrics on the back here. But yeah, this is a great album if you love old school kind of psychedelic folk, or even if you like the newer school kind of neo-folk stuff, you know, I think you'd dig this. Not sure why this didn't get talked about that much, but yeah, this is a fantastic album. All right, so now let's talk about a band that's shown up on the scene and made a lot of noise. That's Valac, one-man black metal project based out of New Mexico. I've been following the guy behind the project on IG for a while. Seems like a really nice guy. So this is Leaning Toward Bitter Misery. This is the first full-length that Valac did after a demo. But yeah, this is really filthy, raw black metal, but with some riffs. It's not just a big wall of noise. Nothing against that kind of stuff, because I like some of that stuff too, as I've said before. But I like when they have like some really good song structure and memorable riffs. But it's still some really dark and nasty sounding shit. Records on Black won't bother showing you that, and it was released on Appalachian Noise. I like that guy. He's a funny dude. But yeah, at times this does remind me a little bit of Orgy of Carrion, which to me is a good thing because I really like that band. But this definitely sounds like it was recorded in some nasty, dark, damp cave somewhere, and it sounds very nightmarish. Unlike a lot of raw black metal, as I've said, there are some memorable riffs here and a lot of layers. So yeah, this is really, really good shit. It's sold out now. I don't know if they're doing another press of it, but yeah, if you can grab a copy for a decent price, do that. And the last record I'm going to show in this edition of Records and Ramblings, this is the Valac Grogaldr split. Yeah, this is pretty fucking cool, man. So the Valac tracks are more nasty raw black metal, except the production quality is a lot cleaner on this one. Still not clean, but it's cleaner. It's not quite as filthy and muddy as the other one that I just showed, but it's still fucking great. A lot of really, really good riffs. It's also 3 or so releases after the one that I just showed, so he obviously evolved his sound a little bit, but I think the riffs on this one are even better on the Valac side. And there is a Judas Iscariot cover, which I definitely appreciate. I don't think I've talked about Grogaldr on here, but they're another US-based one-man black metal project, and another guy that I've spoken to on IG that seems like a good dude. But another band also that just fucking rules. I like the nasty kind of raw or necro sounding black metal, but it always interests me when the band actually has some serious riffs. And the guy behind Grogaldr can write some fucking riffs. and some great songs in general. But if you're gonna look up any of the songs, look up Malformed Elder Cult. That shit fucking kills. But yeah, anyways, I've got some other Grogaldr stuff that I'll show in a different video. I've also got some other Valac stuff that I'll show in another video. Records on Black, won't bother showing you that. And as you might have guessed from the Obi strip, this was on Go to Warx, which usually means that I'm not getting a copy because I'm not as quick enough on the draw to score any of this Go to Warx shit. So usually when a band that I really like announces that they're doing a record on Go to Warx, I don't even try to get it. I just tell myself, well, I guess I'm just not getting that album. Because it's nothing against Go to Warx necessarily. It's just because I know it's going to be super limited. It's going to go really fast. And even if I can score a copy on the Go to Warx site, it's going to be super expensive to ship to the US. But I got super, super lucky with this one. It was on Nuclear War Now, and I was able to snatch a copy. So I was really stoked on that. And it's a shame that I can't get more of their records because Go to Warx, their quality is really nice. Nice thick jackets, nice thick vinyl, nice inserts. But it's just not worth it for me as an old, bitter man to be trying to fight a whole bunch of people to score a record. Because I usually lose, and then I get pissed off because I lost. But yeah, it's only records, so, you know, we'll all live if we can't get one. But yeah, I'm really happy to have this. Good stuff. All right, so that's going to do it for this edition of Records and Ramblings. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As usual, thank you for living, thank you for loving, thank you for being you, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out.